Hello there, it's Karen here, and today we're going to be working on one of our Christmas journals for this year. So I thought I'd make a start on just looking at some ephemera and perhaps making some ephemera for this little journal that I put together last year. I really like it. It's just very different from me. It's sort of pinky and minty greens and a little bit sparkle. It's really pretty, but yeah, it's just a bit different. Oh, I've got a bit of gluing to do there. It's just coming away on that bit of ribbon. And also, you know, there's not a colour that you can find an awful lot of ephemera to go in, so we'll probably have to make quite a bit. It's not a big deal. I quite like doing that, as you know. I just noticed when I was looking at it that I didn't do a brilliant job on sewing this in because I've sewn it right at the top there, and there's quite a big gap at the bottom, so we may have to put some bits, like some lacy bits or some frilly bits or whatever at the bottom, just to make it kind of fill up the journal a little bit or fill up the cover. But yeah, so I thought it would be nice to get started on this. At one point I wasn't even sure if I'd get to this one. I felt it like I wouldn't have time to do both, but I think I'd like to get at least see how I go with this, because having made the journal, it'd be nice to just get it finished, wouldn't it? So let's see. First of all, I think the first thing I need to do is to see what I've got in my ready-made ephemera box, which is this. I haven't got an awful lot. This is the total sum of my ready-made ephemera, so it's not a huge amount, but there might be some bits that we can use in here. No idea. I think there might. I've seen the odd flash of pink, like this one, which I think would be fine in here. There's anything with a hint of pink in it, it's going in. So that one, I've got some little tags here. He might be okay. He's maybe a bit red. This one's got a bit of pink around the edge, so I might use that. They've just got some teeny tinies here. Would that go? I'll just put these to one side and just see. Maybe put that there. Oh no, is that? Yeah, they're the nose. These are the possibles. So these are really sweet. These are ones we did as part of Roxy's Weekly Challenge last year. No, year before last. So I think that might be okay. I'm not sure about that one. That's a maybe. And that's a no. So just going through my tags. And this is from one of the kits I used in the very first year. So I don't think they're quite right. Oh, just one moment, I have a visitor already. Okay, sorry about that. That was just Richard. We've got a delivery coming on Monday and he wanted to just check what we were doing to see if we could give them the go-ahead to deliver. It's something for our new bathroom. So, yeah, we definitely want it delivered on Monday, so that'd be great. Anyway, I have sort of pulled out a few more while the camera was off, just that I just carried on looking. So I found a few more that I thought, wasn't that sweet? I love that. A few more that would work. And then this big one that clearly needs finishing off. It's just a piece of cut off from my masterboard. And it's definitely got the pinky tones. It's got the right colours. So that just needs some finishing. Needs a focal point. My brain's gone. Can't think of my words. Focal point it needs. So we can work on that. Maybe I'll put that to one side to be looked at. So I've got quite a few little tags here. Then, let's see, I've got a handful of journal cards. I've got some bigger tags here. So there's a few here that I did as part of Roxy's Weekly Challenge last week. So I think there was one that I had pink, the pink journal in mind, which was this one. So that one is a definite. Oh, and I've got this piece of it. Look, it's like a journal card. But again, it needs a focal point and it's got the pinky tone, so that can go there. Let's pull out another little handful. I'm sure most of them are going to be too red. There's not going to be many that have got the pink colours that we're looking for. So I'll just quickly flip through. I don't know about this one. Might have a look at this. I don't know if that's going to be any good. So I think I made ages and ages ago. Right, now let's just quickly flip through. Well, there's one or two here that are fairly neutral. No, it's a bit, that's not quite the right colour tones for this. Would that work? Not really. No. There's going to be more that don't than do. Got another couple of little bits here. Some of these bits I think I've made ages and ages ago. No idea in what I've got. It's a cute little thing that's made with a napkin, I think. I don't know if we could give that a pinky look. Maybe, I don't know. No, I don't think I've got any napkins that have got pink in them. And I've just got some large pockets. I think some of these were made as part of Didi Farrago's Don't Forget Before Christmas. That goes, got a little pink in there. I might be able to use that. Let's have a quick flick. Yeah, that's possible. It's quite large. It might be too big. That maybe I've not used it before. Can't see any other. No, I don't think so. A lot of these are quite big, so I think maybe why I haven't really used them. I think I should have made them a little smaller, I think. What we got here? Would that work? No, we may have to make some tall things, some side tucks and belly band things. So I think that's all I'm going to find, more than I thought actually. I'll put some of these bits back now. Maybe I would use some in the other journal, I don't know. Let's put these back in here. So that's the ready-mades, just put those out of the way. So I've got a few here. I'm really not sure about these last few, whether they'll go, but some of these definitely will go. And put those there. So we're just going to pop these. I've got a box ready to pop them in. We definitely don't have a lot of pockets. This one needs working on. Then the others, well, that might need a little work on it, and so might that. So let's have a look at. Might find a way to make them work in this journal. And then I've got all my bits from Angela Kerr, and I have the Stamperia paper pad. So there might be some things I can use. I can definitely use some of these fussy cuts. Although there are some quite strange animals, the rabbits and the kittens. Not so sure about those for a Christmas journal. It seems a little odd to me. I think I'm a bit picky. I just thought I'd see if there are any actual pockets. There's quite a lot of tags and journal cards. I'm not sure if there's any pockets. Well, that's a pocket. That's a corner pocket. These are all. What's this? That looks like a pocket. I have to get these out so I can properly see what they are. These are just some quite small bits. There's a few fussy cuts. Oh no, I think they're from this Stamperia paper pad that I've already cut those out. Yeah, some little bits and pieces, some little tabs and tickety things. Let's see if there's any more pocket type things. Let's see what's that. Oh yes, got another corner pocket there, that's good. And another one of those. It's another corner pocket. Oh, right. Is that a corner pocket? Yes, it is. That's great. I think all of these are journal cards, so let's pop these back in the bag. And my little fussy cuts I've already done. I think there's quite a few more I can be I can be doing. I have to do that off camera. And that's the pink Christmas 8x8 paper pad that I've got here from Stamperia. There's a few more bits in here. So if there's any of those that are pockety, that's tag, 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 and tag. And that's an envelope, which possibly could be used as a pocket. I don't know at the moment. I'm not very good with envelopes. I'm never quite sure how to use them. What's that? Another one. And there's a big one. Okay, I'll just pull that out. I've got more journal cards, which have already been backed by the looks of it. I've got lurking at the back here. Some of the kit, some avocado dyed paper, which will be useful. Some bits of all sorts of bits that must have got taken out last time. I've made this up already into an envelope, more or less, almost. Another piece of the paper of the digital kit. More tags. Okay, more tags. And what we can do, I've got a couple of tall pieces here which we can make into, well, that's definitely 2 tags. They're from the cover. So I think I definitely want to make those into tags. And I'll need to back them because I don't think the colour on the back goes at all. So that's some work to do. And this is some of the, I think it must be blue fern. Is this a blue fern paper? Yeah, it's a blue fern paper that I use for the inside of the cover. I really feel like I need to do something with that, but I don't know what. More tags? Do I need more tags? I'm not sure I do. So that's the journal cards, and then we've just got leftover papers at the back. So that's all we've got really from the kit. So let's put those away. And the only other thing I have to work from is this little book. It's a magazine I had where I've done some collaging, and it turns out I've got couple of pages that are quite pink in colour scheme. So there's this one and this one, slightly different tones, but it still works. And I have one in between that's not in the least bit pink. That's all. I think that's all vintage wallpaper, digital from Tailor-Made Journals from Lorna. It's one of hers. So that'll be good for another time. So I might just remove these 2 pages, and we can make those into pockets for sure, because I think it's going to be pockets we mainly need. And take that one out. Oh, is it going to come? I might just use I don't want to tear it and have it, really rip. So I'm going to use my knife just to cut it out. Let's hope that works. Then I can decide if they're journal cards or pockets. I think I've got quite a lot of journal cards, but you don't always have the sizes you want, do you, when in the kit? So I might need to make 1 or 2 larger things, or some belly band, side pocket, something like that. Right, so we've got these, and quite a lot of envelopes. I don't know quite how many envelopes I'm going to need, but they can work as pockets, can't they? So we'll have a look at those later. Back to that another time. I've got to think about how I'm going to use this. I mean, I feel like I want to do more than just make a tag, although I think it made quite a nice pocket, that. Well, that's the wrong side really, isn't it, because the pink side we want. Yeah, that'd make quite a nice pocket, so that might be the case. That's definitely going to be a tag. Two tags. Okay, let's have a look at the pockets that come with the kit. Let these out of the way for a moment, come back to those. So we've got this, so it's not very sturdy. I'm going to need to back it, I think, and the same, well, I think they all probably need to be backed. These have got flaps, so they might be okay. It's got to fold. Oh, it's got a very faint white line. It's quite good because that means you don't really see it when it's folded. It's not like having one with a black, really strong black line that some of them have sometimes. Okay. And this one. Have I got it roughly on the right line? I think I have. Let's get my bone folder, make sure it's folded down properly. Right. So I've got that one. We seem to have... Oh no, we have got 4 of these. So I've got 2 facing that way, that's good. And 2 facing the other way. So I'll just fold these and we'll have a look to see what they need. I'm sure they need a little something just to finish them off. Well, that's not very good folding at all. Follow the actual little line, not... That's it. That was the line. For some reason it's sticking out. So I just turned off the camera just to finish doing these, just because you didn't need to see me fold these little flaps in. So I was looking at them and thinking, well, certainly a couple of them could do with a bit more colour. This one's fine, this one looks lovely, although I'd like to still ink it, distress it around the edge. Oh, I haven't trimmed that one. Trimmed the others, but I missed that one. Look at that. Okay. But I thought certainly this one could do with a little bit of pink added. So I pulled out a couple of my pink distress inks, but I wasn't sure which would be the right colour. I've also backed these onto some book page, just doubled over to give it a bit more strength. So I'll cut round those in a moment. But I thought I might just use the edge of this to try out my colours for distress inks. Or this one's an oxide. What about the other one? They're both oxides. So I've got Victorian Velvet and Worn Lipstick, and I'm not sure which is going to be the best colour for this. I have a feeling that the Victorian Velvet will probably be the better of the two to go with this. So I thought if I do it along the edge here, I'll be able to see if it goes or not, really. So, is that the best colour? Not sure that works very well. It appears to go quite well on the lid, but I don't know whether I've used a... Let's try the other side of this. I'm really struggling to find a some clean pads now for my distressing. Now that's the colour. It's a darker pink than I thought, but I think it will be okay on here. I'm just going to try it. I'm going to try it on the edge of this one. Just gently. I think the worn lipstick would be too bright. I think that will be okay. Just gives it that little edge of pink, and then you don't really need to do much more with these. I might put a bit of trim along the edge. I do like a trim along the edge of my pockets, particularly corner pockets. So this one, well, I will ink it with the pink. Bring that pink in. Ooh, a bit too much there. And then we'll just put a little bit of trim along the edge. Now I have got some pink trim, but I don't want to overdo the pink, because there's other colours in this as well. This has got, there's greens, and it's almost a very soft red, really. It's not overly pink. There's the pink there, but there's also some red, so we can put a few little bits of red ephemera in here too. Just not too bright, I think. It's all about the soft colour, this one. Do this one as well. Don't know if I did a great job on folding that one, but it's okay. So I'm going to have a look and see. I just need a little narrow trim to go along the edge of these, I think. I don't even know if I'll use all of them, but I do like corner pockets, but I normally only put a couple in. So I might put him aside, because he would work on another journal, really. So I might go for this one, and which one of these two? I think I might use these two in the journal. I might put these two aside. I know I've inked them with a bit of pink, but I can put more ink around and change that, put the brown vintage photo. I don't know what's going on with my brain at the moment. It's just a bit fried, and I just cannot get my words out. Okay, so we go for those two, I think. Now I've inked them all. And let's see if we can find just a little bit of light trim. So I have just had this delivery from all of these really lovely trims from Plum Boutique, an Etsy shop I often buy from. And I did manage to find more of the glittery pink ribbon that I used as the closure. I don't know if you can see. I didn't know it was the same one. It's this one I've used here, and I only had a little piece, so I sort of posted it through and tied it. But of course then you have to take the whole thing off every time you open it, so that wasn't ideal. So I thought, well, I'll try and get some more, and luckily I think I've got the same one. I wasn't sure I would. I don't think this one's not the same as the wider one that I had before, but I can still use that inside. But I think I've got enough here now to do a closure, a better closure than I did, so that's good. And I've got a few little bits of pink, but I don't think I want to, as I say, I don't want to overdo the pink, so I've got a few little bits of narrow trim here. What's this one? That's a little odd scrap. Let's see what I've got that would not be too wide. I'm not sure if this will be too wide. Like this one, and I've got this one as well. Got bits of this, so I might use a bit of that. We'll see. I don't think I've really got enough of that, have I? I'll do one pocket, maybe another pocket somewhere else. Let's see if this would work. Might be a bit wide. It's a bit heavy. It's a bit too heavy. It's funny, they look nice and thin on the roll, but it actually on the pocket it's just not delicate enough. I might go down the lace route with some of these, but I'll do that after. I'm not going to mess about with putting pins on lace right now. Let's have a bit of this. I think this little bit of trim. Actually, I'm wondering whether to just give it a little hint. I might try and see if I can colour it. I don't know if it'll work. I've got loads of it, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. I might try and give it a hint of pink. Just try and touch it lightly. No, I said I don't want to do too much pink, but the pink trims are really bright. I thought this might be a bit more delicate. Let's try that. Oh, that turns in quite nicely. I like that. It's probably really hard to see on camera that I have actually given it a little hint of pink. I don't know if you can see, but it does tone in better with the pink on the pocket. So I'm just going to cut that. Make sure I've got enough for the other one. That one. And I've got this one. Just put a little more pink on here, I think. It's quite delicate, but I think that will be all right. Is it long enough? No, I haven't quite gone far enough with the pink. A little bit more. Try not to press too hard, and then that will go along the edge of there. I probably need to trim it afterwards, but I'd rather have too much on there than not have it not quite reaching. Right, so let's put a little bit of, I think I need to use the Fabri-Tac to make sure it grabs it quickly enough. Okay. That's about right. Right. So, yeah, I think it goes that way. Yep. Okay, so it's that one. And then we've got this one. Right, and put the last little piece of trim on this. And then I've got one last little finishing touch I'd like to try on here. Oop. So you guys starting your Christmas journals yet? Or just Christmas crafting in general? So I'm sure a lot of people are making Christmas cards now. Probably a lot of people have already made them. I don't do cards. I used to years ago, but I haven't done them for a long time. I make it occasionally. I need to make one if I need one for any craft club I go to. We usually always make one at my old craft club. Before I moved, we always made a Christmas card, and then we all used to have a Christmas meal and exchange cards. We'd all just get one each. We'd just put them in a big box and then we'd all pick one out, and it was always nice to get a handmade card. And we may do that again this year with my new craft club. I don't know if we're going to do that. I know we're going to have a meal, and we're going to do Secret Santa, which is going to be fun. Although I think it gets more challenging because the amount of money we're allowed to spend doesn't go up, but of course the price of things goes up, so it's going to be challenging to find something that people would actually like within the budget. Okay, so what I thought I might try, I don't know, I have got a pink stickles here, just seeing what it's called, just called pink. And I thought I might just see if I could get a little bit of pink onto this. I'll put a little bit in the middle in the flowers, around the flowers maybe. Try to not go too mad. Oh, I've already poked it with a pin once, but it's still a little bit thick in the nozzle. I haven't used it for so long. See if we can get it moving. I think I'll leave that well alone now. I'll leave those to dry. So there's a couple of little corner pockets. Zhuzhed up a little bit. I don't know if you can see the little bit of glitter on those. I'll put them over here to dry. Okay, then I'm going to just cut round these that have been backed. Right. And I think I will link these just with the standard vintage photo. Right, don't think we really need to do much more to these. These are ready to go, really. So I'll put those in the box, ready to use. Right, let's see what we've got here that needs finishing. So there was this tag. I don't know. Let me turn my brain on. What did I do with a little bag of ephemera? Is it? Oh no, it's not in there. It's okay. It's here, right next to me. Okay. So what we can do is take some of these tags, as we have so many, and cut round the images to decorate other things. It doesn't seem to have a a lot of decorative items in the kit. It's got the tags, but not things to decorate other tags. That's a bit small. So I'm thinking that might be quite nice. Might just... Do I tear around it? Or I'm going to cut around it. I'm not going to risk tearing it. Ooh, what's going on here? Sorry, I just... Paranoia. Just had to check I was actually filming. I'm just going to cut. Not very closely around this. And I think I might need something behind it though. I will just ink lightly with the vintage photo. I wonder if I can find a bit of pink lace to go behind it. Got a bit of this. It's not a bright pink, it's quite a delicate pink, but maybe that will be enough. Not sure about this bit I cut off. I might need to find a bigger piece. No, I don't like this edgy bit. I feel like it needs something else. I might get some book page or something in. Or some music. Oh, I have some music bits in here, don't I, in the kit? Or in the box. A bit big. Right, let's see what we've got in my box. That way around. A bit of pink lace. I need something a little stronger. Let's see if I've got any. I've got a few options here. That might work. It's so delicate and pale, this pink, it's almost invisible. Shows up a little bit better. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Right. I've got that in the right place. Bring it down a little. And then we'll put, I think I'll use the art glitter glue to put the lace on. Right, and then put that there, I think. Yep. And then we just got to put a little something in the top. I feel like it needs something here. Have I got any little words or something I can just pop across there? Nope. Too red. Don't even know if I've got any words in this book or not. Got peace on earth. That would work. I've got a few bits here. Yes, I've got a few words. Didn't have room for very many in this book. I need to do another one of these ephemera holders, I think. I haven't finished the one I was making before, the bigger one. I still haven't, because I ran out of tracing paper to make the pockets. So I've now got some tracing paper. Then I found that I had some already that I'd forgotten about. So I've got loads now. So I just need to get on and put some more pockets in that book and finish it. And I think I need to make another one just for Christmas words. They're easier to find if they're in a pocket rather than in a box or a bag, I find. You can never see what you want. Right, so let's pop Peace on Earth on there. There. There we are. That's on there. Now I need to just find some ribbon. I don't like that there. It needs to come down. I don't know if I can get it off. It's just a bit too high. I know. Fussy, fussy. That's a bit better. I prefer that. I know what I want there, but I've got to go and find it because I forgot to pull it out. Oh, here it is. So that bit of ribbon I used for the closure last time, but you can see it's just not long enough, so I'm going to reuse it now for tag toppers and things because I've got the new lot. Let's just pop it through. Don't need very much of this. There we are. Nice little glittery pink tag topper. Just turn this around a bit so it's lying flatter. That's better. That's better. There we go. So that little tag is finished now. That's good like that. And how are we doing for time? Time seems to have gone really quick, but I think we're actually getting quite near our time. I don't know if we can just have a look at these last few bits and see if any of them can be finished off. Oops. So I've decided I don't need to use this because I've got 2 corner pockets already, so I think I'll put that to one side. This one, it's, I don't even know, I think I made it, gosh, a long time ago. I had a book page, I think I was just playing around. And it just unravels, but it's not been finished yet. So I might come back and do something with that, make it usable. So I think that's something for another day. It's been knocking around for a while, but I think it's quite sweet. It just needs finishing off. So let's have a look at this piece, which is just a nice, oops, decent sized journal card. It's got Santa down here, but I think we need something down the side. So have I got anything big enough? I think I'm looking at these tags again, see if I can find something I can cut out. I'm just wondering about this Christmas tree. I think that would be quite a nice one there. So, quick bit of kiss cutting rather than fussy cutting, I think, with this. I don't want it to be, I don't need it to be cut too close. Right. That's quite nice with Santa there in the background. So I'm just going to ink around it so you can see it. Otherwise it just blends into the background. Alright. And again, I think I might put a little book page or something behind it. See if I can find some music that I can use. I don't know if I've got in much in here. It's all my scraps. There's a bit. There's a bit. So maybe one of these would work. And is that a bit dark? That's a bit dark, isn't it? Is that too much? think I prefer it on that side. Don't know, looks a little heavy. Don't know if that makes any sense at all. I think I might just go for some of this, which is more backgroundy. I think it's too much, but I will. Let's see. Take a bit off there. Yeah, I like that. Just going to put a little bit of ink around it a touch, which I don't like that cornery bit. And it's just I seem to have got all my scissors piled up next to me for some strange reason. I've had them all out. Okay, and I'd like a little something, I think, in the corner. I have some bows. Just wondering if one of those would work. It's the right colour, isn't it? I might just do that. Don't think I've got anything else. More of a goldy colour. Would that work better? No, too yellow. I might just put that on there. What about that behind it? Yes, I like that. Bit of pink lace behind, I think, across the top. Good thing about this is it's already been sewn around. Some of the things I've already made I had sewn around before. Ooh, we've had a bit of leakage. He's keen to come out to play today. least at the moment he is. Let's pop that on there. Okay. So I think we'll stop there for today. Just been finishing off some of the things that were already available, or I'd already made. We'll make some more in the next one. So journal card, tag. Well, we didn't do much with these, but these were 2 kit pockets. And then we had our 2 corner pockets, which have just given a little extra bit of zhuzh. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.